I awoke this morning with a message for all of us that we are in the fire and that we should be envisioning the octahedron at this time. Let me explain. The purpose of this reality is to grow like an embryo, and this growth begins with water. You are 75% water. The baptism of water, and even in alchemy, transcending water is becoming a master that walks on water, which is air and fire and clouds and energy of steam or things that move up. So let me show you what water looks like and then how we shift to fire and what fire looks like, and the symbols that the water and the fire bring together is the octahedron, which is the number 8, which is the 8th flame, which is the 8th dimension. And I also want to give you a little bit of confidence for those of you who get around people who are still in the water, that when you're in their world, you can get pulled into their energy and their reality, and you can get sucked back down into the water energy. And I want to give you confidence today to stay into your spiritual growth and knowledge, to just understand that you are not in water anymore, you are in fire. The octahedron represents water and fire, making a divine marriage, and the number 8. It is associated with the heart chakra and the letter M, or the number 13 also. It is the master that walks on water. The octahedron is the merging of physical, mental, and spiritual planes, thus symbolizing a completion. This octahedron double pyramid was a key factor in reaching oneness or enlightenment. Even the Pyramid of Giza reflected under the ground and contains a complex of 23 temples representing the 23 stars of Orion's belt. The octahedron represents air and our ability to transcend realities. It is a vehicle of time travel. It's similar to a Merkaba. The octahedron creates a matrix for a new reality to be created. If you study the baptism of fire, if you are in a mastery, if you are in a celestial school, if your heart is getting downloads that are not coming from the written word, then the symbol of the octahedron is for you. The octahedronal consciousness was predominant upon the earth during some very ancient and enlightened civilizations such as Lemuria and the dolphin cultures, and is predominant within extraterrestrial civilizations such as the Pleiades. The octahedronal teachings were only given to a very few, if at all. But since a planetary change of consciousness is occurring, we can use the tools known deep inside of us by the ancients and by our extraterrestrial forefathers to uplift our energies and continue to grow our spiritual embryo so we do not miscarry. The octahedron corresponds classically to air. It has 8 faces, 6 vertices, and 12 edges. The edges naturally correspond to the zodiac, much like the dodecahedron. The octahedron thus consists of both the abundance of each element and its absence. I encourage you to have fun drawing the octahedron, as the octahedron will help you to unlock truths from a higher realm. And I'm going to show you here exactly how that works. Make sure to watch many of my past videos about how you are like an embryo. And if we do not grow past a certain point, then it is like a miscarriage. It is very important that we continue to grow and to step into our mastery. So in your growth, you are one circle. Then you become twice born. And there are many sacred geometrical ways that this can look, but I'm going to give you this pyramid look, which is the upside down triangle. When you become born again, you will also be thrice born. You will form a trinity. And there are truths within these masteries. When you get to the number 4, you have reached the 4th heart chakra, which is your ability to open your heart and hear messages that do not come from the written word or from someone's mouth. You have transcended your avatar, which Ava means water, life energy, or you have become the master that walks on water. Then you step into the baptism of fire. You've gone through a polar shift. This is the triangle that flips upside down and marries or merges water with fire. It creates a boat. Your biofield is known as Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is always looking for its home. You are in a flood. Your body is flooded with water. And when you are in Noah's Ark, you will be met by many different spirit guides who will show themselves as animals. There are many animals on this ark that will teach you, and these teachings will lead you into different halls or rooms like a college or a celestial school. And so when you get into air, fire, steam, the ray of the sun, the cloud, or the wind, you're beginning to learn from the invisible realm. And this invisible realm is connected to fire and especially magnetism. Magnetism and Magdalene, Mary Magdalene. I think it's very important to note here that you will read many books about what to do, what to think, and it's really important that when you do receive the message that you should envision an octahedron around your house, your body, and over your heart, or if you begin drawing the octahedron to really embrace that symbol in your life, that you use your own technique and your own creative skills to create your own absolution and your own balance, not carbon copying someone else's idea for you. The oracle was written in the Bible 23 times, and this number 23 is connected to the octahedron.